Number 7 is known as a quadratic expression because we have an x squared term, we have an x term, and then we have a constant term. So the question is, which of the following options on your test is a factor of this polynomial? Well, in order to find out which of those factors on there are the right answers, we need to find out what the factors of this polynomial are. So the traditional way to factor a polynomial of this type is to take the constant term, 20, and to consider its factors. Well, it's got a factor of 1 times 20. Okay. It also has a factor of 4 times 5, 2 times 10, etc. And we want to consider the factors that would combine to a negative 1. And we've got them right here in the 4 and the 5. So we need to put this polynomial back together such that the 4 and the 5 combine to be a negative 1. So I'm going to rewrite this as x squared minus 5x plus 4x minus 20. You can see that I've not changed this. Negative 5x plus 4x is still the negative x. Now I can factor by grouping. I'm going to factor something out of the first two and then factor something out of the second two. So the first two have a common factor of x. So I'll factor out the x. When I factor an x out of an x squared, I have an x left. When I factor out an x from a negative 5x, I have a negative 5. This sign comes down, plus. And what can I factor out of a 4x minus 20? Well, I can factor out a 4. When I factor the 4 out of the 4x, I have an x left. When I factor a 4 out of the 20, I have a 5 left. Now I've got one final common factor of an x minus 5. And if I factor that out, x minus 5, I have left here an x, and I have left here a 4. And the question is, which of the following is a factor, and it lists an x minus 5 in the possible answers. So that is option number A.